let's talk about bingo. Bingo is perhaps one of the worst games on the planet. This game is based entirely on luck, and there isn't a concrete way to win. But what we can do is increase the odds of winning to the point where it's almost impossible to lose. This is exactly what I did. After losing many games of bingo, I was sick of it. I know what you're saying. Coffee man, how are you even going to win at bingo? In order to almost certainly win every game, we need to create as many boards as possible and play on them simultaneously. In this version of bingo, every board has 25 squares, with one free square in the middle. This means that if we are legitimately to play on thousands of boards manually, by hand, it would be impossible to keep up with the pace of the game, as you would take a very long time to search for each number. This leaves only one option, to make the boards virtual. The first thing I did when making these boards was code bingo as a game. You would get one random board and it would ask you which number was picked and you would enter it. Simple as that. It would then output your fastest bingos and your chances of winning. Calculating the chances of winning was the most complicated part, as I needed to take into account every possible combination of squares. This first step in making this was the easiest. After this, I simply made the program generate thousands of boards, rather than one, and play on them simultaneously. Those of you accusing me of cheating, I'll admit, you have a point. So, I made a way to make the game more fair. Using the same win chances stated previously, I would sort the bingo boards from best to worst by win chance. This allowed me to find the best board to win on the fastest. After an amount of turns that you choose, the program begins to play on one board, the optimal board. This allows you to prove that you aren't technically cheating, as you are only playing on one board. And here's the whole process in action. Alright, so here is the bingo hacker in action, and we're just going to see how it works. So this first prompt is going to ask you how many possible numbers there are. So this doesn't deal very well with 3-digit numbers. You could enter up to 3-digit numbers, but this is just going to be the maximum number. We're just going to enter 99 for the purpose of this video. And then it asks you how many boards you want to optimize. We're just going to put in 3,000 because I found that works pretty well. It's not too slow, but it also has a nice output. And then I like to change this one to around 10 or 15. And then this one I like to put 5 above this 15. And here we just have the number chosen. So let's say the number chosen was 1. It goes through and it fills in those bingo boards with one number, and then let's say the number chosen was 2, and then 3, and so on and so forth. And there we go. We already got a bingo, so that's interesting. So you can see it shows you exactly which numbers you got. We got this diagonal bingo here. As you can see, using this program, we can win almost all the time, as in this case, we are playing on 3,000 boards and our opponent on 1, allowing us to win almost all the time. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll put a download to the script down in the description, along with the recommended parameters, so you can also destroy your friends and family at bingo.